Hello, folks. It is me. I am Biggie, and I am back. And we've completed 6 characters. We are almost at the finish line. Wonderful, isn't it? Anyways, it is now time to face our final character, or play as our final character. But first, a little recap. We started this LP how many years ago? I guess 4, maybe 5 years. It started in 2008, so this thing started 5 years ago. Wow. So this is several years in the making, this entire LP. We started off with Laura. I'm still was quite a noob with recording software back then. So we started off with Laura. We continued with Ruby, with all her 7 wonders. Conquered all 7 wonders in her quest, which was pretty amazing in and of itself. Armic was next, and we had an all magic only challenge for him, which was pretty interesting. We got to see lots and lots and lots of magic in that playthrough. Then we had Judy, yes, and Judy we had our own little thing called the BST, or the best challenge, which consists of all the worst items or worst weaponry available, which had me see lots of rarely used animations like bow animations, Aqualuna staffs. B stands for bow, E stands for earth magic, which allows her to blend pellet. Staves had Aqualuna, which insta-kills lots of foes, and T is throws, and we get to see lots of callbacks and wonderful wind whistles and things like, rarely seen animations, and so on and so forth, and so on and so forth. That was with Judy. Next came the very, very epic Ventus single character challenge, where I played as Ventus, only Ventus all the way through. Wonderfully challenging, and it was really fun. Had him be the best that he could be, with all those spells and things, and yeah, it was generally very fun, Aegis shielding and getting my way, especially that battle with Knights of the Round Table. I'll maybe put a link somewhere where I was fighting solo against all the Knights of the Round Table, and it was friggin' awesome. It was really one of the best moments of this LP, so you better go and watch that. Yeah. So, great. Then came Myth and his super hard boss, which wasn't actually super hard at all. Oh, well, his Myths was no Damascus run, so I discovered a couple of newer weapons, a couple of better, I discovered the love for builds and bone crosses, and all those angelites and all those rare, lesser used items, and that was pretty interesting as well. I also had the hardest incarnation of the boss in the game, which was pretty cool. But then, what am I going to do with Kurt? Well, as I stated much earlier in the game, is that Kurt Burgundy right here. Let him speak.
Hi, I'm Kurt Burgundy. Let's go on an adventure together.
Yeah. So he suffers from a curse gauntlet on his arm. Kurt Burgundy is right here, has a little panel called the Curse Gauntlet right in the middle. And with that, he can't replace this panel. He could improve it through subsequent battles, but he can't remove it. So he has a trouble with, getting what's called a line combo. A line combo consists of these 3 lines, these 3 lines, or these 3 lines coming across. He can't replace this panel, so he can't create line combos. So the issue then becomes, okay, what do I do with a build? How do I build him? And then it dawned on me that, hey, maybe we could take this and turn it into some sort of interesting challenge. And I said, yay, why not? So we're going to turn Kurt into Kurt's and his entire party into what's called a triangle build challenge. Triangle builds, or triangle combos, are combos where you only use 1, 2, and 3. These 3, and these 3. Combos together, and the issue with that is it's very, very bad for panel growth, because it has like poor you cannot specialize in a single stat, and it becomes very and it's line combos are usually better and grants more stats than triangle combos, so it's going to be like a real challenge to build for. And that is what the combo is going to involve.
Where is this? Why am I here?
But that's enough explanation for now. I think it is now time for a gauntlet battle.
Forced to fight this thing. Could this be the Gauntlet's curse?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Kurt. It is the curse of the gauntlet. Kurt's quest is unique in that he has these imaginary fights. And we start off very well with the bear's wipe. He has imaginary fights with imaginary monsters in his head. And there's a good and the bad towards it. Is that these fights, though they are imaginary, and at the end of this fight you don't lose any life points or any HP, and the fights are very, very hard for what it is. Look, I already lost four of my life points LP already, so it's very, very hard. Like considering how the point of the game, you know, we're starting off with this thing. It's ridiculous, redonkulous. What the game expects us to do at this point. But yes, we've killed it. And we're back in Gauntlet, or the port town, which is Kurt's hometown. He's a knight of Burgundy. You know, his name is Kurt Burgundy. And there's Joachim, his loyal servant. Hello, hi Joachim. You seem well. I can't do a super. Hello, Joachim. You seem well. That doesn't seem like hello, Joachim. You seem well. It's weird to actually say them that. Well, I'm more appropriate for the characters like Joachim, you know. Why, Master Kurt? How many years has it been? You've grown ever stronger. It is not expected to isn't it? I haven't voice acted in so long that I wasn't able to speak properly. Anyways, it is an unexpected pleasure. It is an unexpected pleasure. Wonderful. It is an unexpected pleasure to see you once again. Fluttering as always, Joachim. Is father at home? Oh, I beg your pardon. In my excitement, I failed to inform him. I will do so immediately. The house hasn't changed a bit.
Just as I expected. My father hasn't changed a bit.
What brings you back here? Have you quit the Outland Knights to come to take over Megariera knighthood?
I'm no longer a knight.
You haven't changed at all, and never will. Are you trying to anger me with such words? How childish. Kurt, how old are you now?
I just turned 32.
When one is young, one needs it to have a childlike playfulness. But to maintain a childish attitude when fully grown, that is foolishness. Maturity brings out responsibility. You turned out to be useless by abandoning them.
Father, chivalry is not the only code to live by. I saw a great deal on the frontier. Terrifying monsters, traces of an amazing past civilization, pioneers struggling against monsters, living unaware of the wonders nearby, and without benefiting of their blessings. I want to tell them of this knowledge.
Oh, generous fool. Do you think people will believe and listen to your knowledge? All that concerns them is survival. That's why privileged people like us should spread knowledge.
Or the ones who should learn knowledge, I think is more appropriate.
Knowledge like that will merely weigh them down.
Well, certainly in the beginning, however, the pioneers I met understood it. By using the knowledge of the past, they are able to fend off monsters and build a better life.
The glorious legacies that remain the Seven Wonders is not so easily utilized. Progress comes step by step. And progress should be guided by the knighthood's hand. That is what Iskandar wanted the knighthood to do. Progress, step by step, comes naturally. That's not duty of the knighthood. Father, arguing you won't change a thing. I must continue walking my own path. I'll have no part of it. Daniel and Leon will carry the family name. Kurt, all of the Burgundy men are knights. If you're no longer a knight, You're no longer a member of House Burgundy. Do you understand?
I understand that I will not stray from my own path.
Then as of now, you are no longer my son.
I must ask you to leave this house. I understand. Lord Burgundy, I wish you the best. Your Grace, to sever the bonds of your family. My deepest sympathies are with Master Kurt.
That's just fine. Poor parenting is the cause. I gave Nada too much say.
And that is Kurt's backstory. Kurt! Oh, long time no see, Leon. It's been 3 years. You are a fine knight now. Not yet. I'm being trained daily at the temple. Maybe I should become an outline knight like you. It's an honor to be chosen as a temple knight. You have it all. Wisdom, strength, and courage. Out of the three of us, you are always the best. Be confident. I'm no longer a Burgundy. I could no longer call myself your brother. What are you saying? Father's wrong. Remember, I'm always on your side. I know, and I'm grateful. But you must be at his side. Yes, I will do my best. Brother. By the way, what kind of gauntlet is that on your arm? It's not an ordinary one. Is it a relic? Yes, I don't know much about it, but I've been trying to learn more. People like you may help make the world a better place. You have a gift. I better head back to the shrine in Bathtome. Look after yourself in the meantime. You too.
One reason I gave up my knighthood was to unravel the mystery of the gauntlet.
You too. Send regards to Daniel for me, will you?
Who would believe that a gauntlet could draw me into battle? I guess I will have to solve this riddle on my own.
And that, folks, should be the end of our introductory episode. I know I haven't gone into it a lot at all, which is unfortunate. Just cutscenes and things, but that should be the end of that. And for now, it is me. I'm Biggie, and look at all these items that we have here. Actually, let's just buy this silver dagger here. And let's see if we got a bestial item that we could use. Yes, we do. We have some of this one. And do we have... what else do we have? We have some cedar that will prove useful later. I miss... do we have any ironstone, though? Does not look like we have any ironstone. So that will have to wait until later. First things first, though. Time to craft some stuff. And if you have silver and bestial, of course, what's gonna be crafted is platinum. Yes, there's a 20% chance to craft platinum. So let's start things off by some luck manipulation, and we will see if we could actually make some platinum. So see you guys when next time when I've finished crafting this platinum, and see you guys back then. It's me, I'm Biggie, and I will be back.